Hello YouTube, this is Darkon633, and today I'm bringing you a review of the Power Rangers Super Megaforce Delta Runner Zord and Blue Ranger. The Delta Runner Zord is pretty much somewhat smaller version of what's his name? Delta Runner 1 from Power Rangers SPD. This is basically the SPD power combination for the legendary Megazord. Funny thing is that, unlike the Mystic Dragon, they actually made this thing bigger than the Japanese version of, Pat Striker. So, it's actually kind of interesting that this time Bandai actually made it bigger rather than smaller, because usually it's the other way around. Just to show us a quick size comparison, here he is next to Mystic Dragon. So you pretty much get a feel for what you're going to pretty much basically be seeing between in the, the Megaforce 29. Sorry, Super Megaforce 29, I should say. Anyways, let's have a quick look at the box. It has a really nice design of Delta Runner 1. Or Delta Runner Zord, should I say. It's also got the nice last years of Power Rangers on there. Pretty shows you that it can do multiple things. It does like 3 forms and so on, which is kind of weird. They actually added a mode which looks rather ridiculous, but show it off here. Anyways, this figure also comes with the Blue Ranger figure. Sorry, it comes with the Blue Ranger figure, just like the the Mystic Titan one, or Shazam, sorry, anyways, the Mystic Dragon one, so you could just peg it on to like that and you pretty much can ride it. Yeah, I can see what they were trying to do, but the Rangers are never going to be, like, ridiculously huge size compared to the auxiliary mecha, so that figure's kind of useless to me, since I am collecting the 5-inch line and everything. But anyways, it also comes with our very first SPD key. This figure, this key is yet to be released in any key pack, but it's actually right around the corner from the recent listings that showed up on ToyWiz. But anyways, let's have a look, see what it says in the morpher. Now this key is actually really good, unlike the other keys, some of the other keys that we're getting. It's not finicky at all, and it actually always says SPD, so it's good that this key actually functions properly. Anyways, let's take a look at, the Delta Runner Zord itself. It's got these wheels that are plastic, but they roll pretty well. In the Japanese release, these were painted actually yellow to show that it was actually like magnums and everything, but they just left them black plastic on this version. Also, the Japanese release had all this missing decals here as well. There was the Gokaiger logo and so on, and all these rainbow colors here and everything. And there was a big SPD logo and all that. They also modified some of the design overall too, and the Japanese release actually had electronics, but obviously the American one doesn't have that. Anyways, just to show a quickly rundown of what the alternate mode is, what you do is pull this apart. Okay. And actually what you're going to do is, let's actually reverse them. Going correctly. Actually, no, not like that. You actually do it like, let's see. Come on. No, actually you do something like this. So I really don't know what to call this mode. It shows on the back of the box and in the instructions, so yeah, that's a really weird mode. The other alternate mode you can do is this one. You just pull all the parts off. Then what you gotta do is then plugs these down. So it goes like this. Sometimes the peg doesn't like to stay in place. Finished off, what you're gonna have to do is take these little handle pieces out on both sides of the blaster here. And then you just plug them onto the sides. You can actually go inside these little holes on the side of the vehicle here. Kind of snap into place, but yeah, like that. This one is a little hard to put in from the other. And there you have some kind of attack turret. It also comes with these 2 missiles, just in case if you lose one. I only brought one of each because the line also comes with 2. And what you do is just plug it into the hole here. Then you take the key. And you press the button here, so there's a slot there, you put the key in, then it fires. It's kind of a stupid gimmick, but gives more playability, I guess, to the actual toy. Anyways, we'll go on quickly onto the transformation. What you do is take it apart again, close up these pieces on the sides, push down these pegs, take Legendary Megazord. What you're going to do is plug these onto the Zord Builder ports on both sides. So then they actually face like this. On the Japanese release, these actually really... Oh, these are technically upside down. These actually went up, but nothing much you can do if they change the design so dramatically. Next, what you're going to have to do is plug these so that they're facing upward on both sides. Take the key again, open it up, but unfortunately, unlike the Mystic Dragon release, this doesn't actually have any way to show that it slots into anything. Basically, it's just held there by gravity, and it's just held by, I don't know what to say, it just kind of just sits there. It doesn't do anything, it's just there. It doesn't peg in, it doesn't secure and all that, so that's kind of disappointing. I wish there was a way that it could actually peg it in or something. This is one of the finisher modes, where it just pretty much did a whole bunch of blasting and everything. But, just like on the show, what you can do is close up both of the sides here. You pull out these pegs again, on both of them. Then what you can do is actually... This thing will let me do, okay. Actually, put him in... Actually make him hold on to these magnums, so he can actually attack with them, just like on the show as well. So it's cool that they kept that gimmick in, except one thing it is kind of weird is that these are actually on the sides, so they kind of sat like that. Well, obviously this was on that hand, but instead of like that, so at least it still looks fairly accurate enough. So it's good, at least it gives you the feature. Also, that what's better about this mode than like the Mystic Dragon is that the arms are no longer hindered, so then you can actually move them. But since obviously it doesn't have really any leg articulation, it can't obviously make the moves that this Megazord combination actually lets it do. But itself on its own is actually a quite interesting combination and a pretty neat toy. I say, just like the Mystic Dragon, both of these are worthwhile pickup unless you're not collecting the American ones or if you got the Japanese releases. There's no point in getting them for the keys since they're going to be all in key sets anyway. So, other than that, I could say that it's a pretty neat toy and pick it up if you're collecting the American toy line. Anyways, please comment, subscribe, check out Tokyo News, Hero Taku, Rajio, Nihon, and the other channels down below, and I'll see you on YouTube. Bye.